Dana Osgood joining us with our full forecast now, and I think we have a tower camera of Bar Harbor where the storms are just starting to move in there.
A little ominous looking out there.
You can see those trees blowing.
At least it'll cool down. Kind of, we'll notice when we look at the temperature map that all of the areas that have seen some thunderstorms go through today have dropped in temperature between 10-15 degrees. So it'll feel a little bit nicer once those storms go through Bar Harbor, but luckily, hopefully they're not too damaging as they go through there as well. Got some gusty winds moving through and a lot of lightning too.
Right.
But that's kind of what we're seeing kind of throughout the state today. Is these are our high temperatures for today. So we have a lot of heat, humidity, and a cold front moving through, which means we also have a lot of instability in the atmosphere. High temperatures today, we got to 94 in Portland, 95 in Augusta, 95 in Bangor, 92 in Calais today. So once again, a very, very hot day out there. The National Weather Service still has their excessive heat warning in the pink colors here along most of the coastline and in the southern half of the state. Elsewhere, we do have a heat advisory in the orange colors, which also includes the rest of down East Maine. Now, we talked about those storms moving through today, so we have a lot of factors to give us good thunderstorm fuel out there. The heat, the humidity, and the cold front moving through. So we just saw that tower cam of the storms approaching Bar Harbor. There is this large severe thunderstorm warning here in the yellow colors. Right now, we could see some straight line wind gusts where we could see the potential for some straight line wind gusts, as well as the possibility of some lightning and some heavy downpours as they begin to move through this area. Then we also originally had a severe thunderstorm warning over Portland. However, that has since expired. We do have some more heavier thunderstorms moving through the Lakes region, however, and another severe thunderstorm warning back in New Hampshire. Now, the reason for this is because of that cold front moving through, and it is going to stall right off the coastline as it moves through very slowly today, which means we won't get a lot of relief from temperatures overnight tonight, unfortunately. We're only going to drop down into the mid to upper 60s, a little bit cooler in areas of northern Maine where the front has already gone through tonight, but overall not much relief from that until we get into the weekend. So let's take a look at that hour-by-hour forecast. Still having those thunderstorms move through, especially in areas of western and southern Maine. This is at 6 p.m. A little bit later at 7 p.m., some more storms moving through the mid-coast areas, and then continuing into down East Maine as we get to about 9 to 10 p.m. tonight. And then once we get to around midnight, most of the storm activity will move out of our area with just some clouds remaining that will insulate us overnight, preventing those low temperatures from dropping very far. And then Friday ends up kind of like a mixed bag kind of day. We'll kind of have a mix of sun and clouds in the afternoon. Temperatures will still get into the upper 70s to lower 80s. However, it'll be much, much cooler than it was out there today. And then though, as we get into the weekend, that thunderstorms activity kind of picks up again because we have that stationary front off the coastline. So here's Saturday at 4 a.m. seeing some storm activity move into areas of southern and western Maine. And then throughout the afternoon, kind of just some shower activity, some heavier pockets of rain there too, continuing throughout the afternoon Saturday, and then more thunderstorm activity and some more showers will begin to move through on Sunday also. So we kind of get a little bit cooler as we get into the weekend, but we do end up with a more rainy pattern. Marine forecast sees 2 to 3 feet, water 59 degrees. I did stick my foot in the ocean earlier today and it was very cold. I can confirm that.
I believe it.
So a little bit cooler tomorrow. We'll still keep an eye on those severe thunderstorm warnings for the rest of the day today. And then once we get into the weekend, things will be significantly cooler, temps in the upper 60s to lower 70s. And then those kind of chances of rain as we get through Saturday, Sunday, and kind of into the beginning of next week. But Brian and Amanda, it's been a very busy day in the weather office because it has been hot over the past few days. Right. Luckily, though, that heat will be breaking coming up soon. Oh, look at that tower camera. Ooh.
Back to Bar Harbor. It really moved in quickly.
Yeah.
Shifted very quickly. And this is really what you're talking about. Is
right.
These systems are in and out fairly fast.
Exactly. These thunderstorms will move through areas pretty quickly. As that line moves through, looks like you can see the rain. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can see any lightning. That would be really cool. Also very windy, but if you are outside in Bar Harbor right now and you hear lightning, that's your sign to get inside.
Yes.
Always important to remember.
Thank you, Dana.